Dear friends, this is Bishop Sylvester Romero from the Episcopal Diocese of Guatemala. A week ago, Hurricane Eta hit our brothers and sisters in the country of Nicaragua. As the news began to come to us, it was said that it would lose strength and turn into a tropical depression by the time it would come to hit our land. The hurricane did quite a bit of damage to our sisters and brothers in the countries of Nicaragua and Honduras. Our thoughts and prayers are with them. By Tuesday evening, the heavy rain began to hit our land. I was in that region of the country, and if I would have stayed there for more than one extra day, I would still be there stranded, because by Wednesday, travel would have been dangerous and even impossible due to slides on the road, as well cave-ins in some sections of that road from Guatemala to that area. The news of how the rain and the wind had made a mark in the landscape of the northeast and central north area of our country was definitely devastating. Mud slides and heavy floods were constant images on our visual news and words that were used constantly in the radio waves. I lost contact with our local clergy due to cell service interruptions. It was not until Friday at 6 a.m. that I was able to communicate with Father Sacramento Niasaka. He called me early that day when the cell service was restored. By Wednesday morning of that first week, we had already sent money to Father Niasaka to get him set up in the Church of San Mateo in Morales to be placed in a shelter. The original idea was that San Mateo's church would be a shelter for those that would be affected by the storm. We did not know that ETA had different plans. Almost the whole town of Morales got flooded, including that local church and the rectory. Thanks to the local government, shelters were put in place, and Father Sacramento and his family and all those affected in the area were able to get protection and have a safe place to spend the forthcoming nights. Other areas were also affected. Mariscos and the surrounding communities like Campo 2, Campo 3, and Cocales that are in the same department of Isabel, around Lake Isabel, were left uncommunicated due to covered roads with mud and the collapse of certain sections of the road. Zacapa was also affected. It is a town that it is surrounded by rivers, and those rivers flooded. I must recognize that these places that I name are directly connected to the Episcopal Church in Guatemala because we have congregations in those particular places. There are other parts of the country that have also sustained heavy damage, especially the department of Alta Verapaz. One town, San Cristobal Verapaz, have been completely covered by mud. Homes and lives have been lost. Over 50 families have been directly impacted in this particular area of the country. I shared this short video with you to ask for your prayers. Your prayers for those directly impacted by the storm. Your prayers for those that at this precise time are helping those in need. The people providing the food, the people that are working to make that food available, those that are cleaning and making sure that the shelters are safe and clean for people to spend the night, for the local authorities that are working to get assistance through rescuers that are still trying to be reached because they're still stranded due to the floods. And also those in areas with mudslides have also caused heavy damage. Your prayers for what still is to come. This is still a road ahead that we need to face, and we hope that we can face it together. We also ask if it's possible for you to consider joining us in making a difference in the life of those affected by this storm. We know and pray that the water will recede, but we know it would leave behind a mark of pain, of loss, and uncertainty. And we know that the only way that we will be able to come ahead with this is by joining together one with another, you and I, so we can provide for the basic needs of what is happening at this particular point in time. We would need food, home furnishing, cleaning supplies, medical assistance, rebuilding community structures, and most definitely clean drinking water. These are just some of the things that we know are needed at this point and will be needed also for what is to come. The Episcopal Diocese of Guatemala is committed to serve as a beacon of hope alongside you and I, and we could make a difference to assist those that are in need. If you're interested to join with us or would like to get more information, I would encourage you and ask you to send me a message to our Facebook page, Nuestra Vida Diocesana, and you can see that alongside the bottom of the screen. Or if you also would like to get more information, you can send me an email. Also, you will find my email here at the bottom of the screen. There is a long road ahead, but we know that we can make it through if we work together to help, to be that presence of love and grace that we know is the central message of our Christian faith. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being part of this process with us through prayer and for the concerns that I know you share with us. Thank you, and may God bless you.